Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So, today I'm going to do a motivational message reading for those of you that are on the twin flame journey. Okay, now, this is not going to be everybody's reading, okay? You know, if you're not on the twin flame journey, you may not find that this reading resonates with you. This is solely focusing on those of you that do have a twin flame. I know that collectively, myself included, it's been a tough time for those of you that are on the twin flame journey, okay? And it's it's late at night here. I'm out in the cabin. It's late at night. It's quite eerie. It's very dark. I'm not used to being out here at night. But Spirit wanted me to do this reading now. I've just watched the After Everything films. So if you've not watched them films and you are on the twin flame journey, I do think that would be good. It would be a good set of films for you to watch. I think there's After, and then there's After We Collided, After We Fell, After We Collided, after, like, there's a few in there, like, not quite sure what order they're in, but there are a few different films. And I've just watched the last one. And when I watched it, so like I posted it on my social media, you know, that I'd watched it, and then someone that I know had commented saying, you know, I won't spoil it in case any of you haven't watched it yet, but she was like, oh, I didn't think it was as good as the others. And I thought, well, you won't, because you don't look at it from a spiritual perspective. And it got me thinking, and I was like, I've just been out in my car, and quite often when I'm out in my car driving, I do get downloads from Spirit. And I was out in my car then driving, and I was getting like a lot of downloads from Spirit, and they were like, they wanted me to get on and do this motivational reading for twin flames. So I was like, what? No, like, it's late. And they were like, yeah, no. So I was like, right, okay, you're the boss. So I'm going to channel some messages from Spirit, because, you know, when I started, for those of you that are the OGs on this channel and you've been with me from the beginning, I started this channel because of my twin flame journey, because of, I wanted to create a safe space for people, you know, for me be able to talk freely about my experiences and my journey, but also like a place for you lot, you know, to talk freely and openly, like, as well, like in a safe space. And I'm not gonna lie, like, these, I want to say, I don't know, maybe the last 6 weeks I've really questioned my journey with my masculine, and I know, because I've read for you, I do personals for you, I know some of you have, you know, you are feeling the same, especially for those of you, if you are on the same timeline as me. You know, some of you are, some of you are not, some of you are a bit in front of me, some of you are a bit behind me, but I feel like for those of you, if you are on a similar timeline to me, you may have been feeling like this as well. You may have been feeling like you want to give up on the twin flame connection. And yeah, I've said it before, I'll say it again, the twin flame journey is not for the faint-hearted. It's not. A lot of people over romanticize the twin flame journey. It's hard, it's painful, and it's fucking long. Okay, so if you think that you're going to be, if you meet your masculine and you're going to be with your masculine straight away, then no, that's not going to happen. There's a lot of trials, there's a lot of tribulations, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of distance, there's a lot of closeness, there's a lot of hot, there's a lot of cold, there's a lot of running, there's a lot of chasing. There's a lot to it. There is a lot to it. And recently I have been questioning, you know, is this the path for me? Like, is this the connection that I want because of the things that I've had going on with, you know, with my masculine, and you know, I really like, not that I was angry with spirit, but I was kind of like angry at my path, because I was like, why the fuck have you agreed to do this? Like, why have you agreed? Because we all, before we incarnated, we all fucking signed up for this shit. Before we came back to Earth, we fucking signed up for it, okay? Why the fuck did we sign up for it? And I've been like, why did I sign up for this? Why did I sign up for it? And I thought, I wanted to throw in the towel. I did. I wanted to throw in the towel. I just thought it's too painful. It's too confusing. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's just like a fucking roller coaster. And I'm like, I'm really not fucking cut out for this. And then spirit really like had a word with me, and they started to show me like all the I don't want to say the blessings, because I don't want to like kind of make this like about 3D, like in a 3D sense, but they started to show me how much my life has changed since being on this twin flame journey. So even though it's been a long time, you know, it's coming up to nearly 5 years now for me, and I know some of you have been on it a lot longer, some of you have been on it a lot shorter, you know, but for me it's coming up to 5 years now. And I was like, when I think back to what I was, the person I was 5 years ago, I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that person. Like, I don't even think I am the same person as I was 12 months ago. And it's because of this path. It's because of the choice that I've made. And, you know, along the way, yeah, it's been hard, but I've met some truly amazing people. Like, you know, I've got you as the collective, you know, reading for you, interacting with all you lot. I feel truly blessed for that. I've also met, you know, friends from other parts of the world, which I've never like, we've never been in the same room together, but I talk to these people like nearly every day. And when I start to think about, you know, in that aspect, I am so blessed. I am so blessed because, you know, being able to interact with people like all around the world, share my story, share your story, like help support you lot. And also being able to live the life that I should have been able to live a long time ago, but I haven't been able to live a long time ago because of the traumas that I've suffered, because of the shit that I've been through. And the reason why I've been through all this shit is because of this. Like, this is my path, like being here, being able to interact with you, you know, help healing the collective. But along the way I did, like, I feel like I've lost myself these last 6 weeks. I've lost like who I was, my focus. You know, I've questioned, like, is this the right path for me? Should I stick this out? Should I see it through to the end? And spirit kind of reminded me like who the fuck I am, you know, and what I've been through and what it's took for me to get to where I am today. You know, emotionally, financially, independently, you know, everything that I've been through has led me up to this, like, to this very, very day. So I'm not fucking throwing in the towel when it's like almost at the crunch point where a lot of twins are going to be coming into union, especially like if you are on the same timeline as me. And usually before twins come into union, there are a lot of interfering, you know, there's a lot of karmic energies that interfere, you know, whether this is a third party karmic, whether this is friends, whether this is family members, you know, whatever the karmic situation is in your in your story or in your situation, basically, they will try and step up their game of interfering and trying to stop this union, because you know, like the devil energy, which is like a karmic energy, they don't want twins to come into union, because going back to these after films, if you break these after films down and, you know, put them into perspective, you know, like Hardin Scott who's the main character, he's the typical he's the typical stereotype for a distorted masculine, okay, until he meets Tessa. And it's because he met her why he made all the changes. He worked on himself so much because of the love that he had for her, because of he cannot live without her. And even the time when they spent in separation, you know, he goes to shit. And I've seen that a lot with masculines. I've seen it with my own masculine. I remember a period of time I'd not seen my masculine for a long time. It might have been during the pandemic, if I remember rightly. I'd not seen him. And he came round to see me. And I remember looking at him and thinking, oh my God, he looked like shit. He looked like shit. I thought, like, he looked like shit. And it does happen, like, when the masculine is not in contact with the feminine, it affects his appearance. It affects everything. It affects his well-being. It affects his mental health. It affects his emotions. It affects his appearance when he's in separation with her. So those films are a really good example. I mean, obviously, yeah, things are like dramatized and it's very like kind of young love focused. But that, you know, if you look at it from a spiritual aspect, you know, how much effort that he put in order to be the man that she needed him to be. Like, he did all that healing, and he did it whilst he was in separation with her. And I feel like, you know, a lot of you feminines, like, you may be feeling like you want to give in, you may be feeling like you want to throw in the towel, but just think back to the beginning of your twin flame journey, like, literally, because in the film, I don't want to ruin it, but obviously he writes the story about after, which is basically after he met Tessa. But in the last film, it goes back into his past, and he writes a book called Before. So it talks about like what he was like before and then after he met her. So you need to like think back to the person that you was before you was on your twin flame journey. You know, think about the blessings that may have come in for you, like, since you've been in contact with your twin, like, you know. And I know it's painful and it's hard and it's amazing, and then it's shit again, and then it's amazing again, and it's hot and it's cold, and it's a roller coaster, but it is all to do with healing. And one thing I've not, like, in my experience, like with my masculine, he's doing the best. He's trying to heal in the best way that he knows how. And whether he knows this or not, or whether he admits this to himself or not, that is because of the connection that he's got with me. You know, I'm the one that's opened him up to face all this shit from his past. I'm the one that's opened him up emotionally when he's like been very, very closed off. And that's a lot of what the feminines do to the masculines. She opens them up. She triggers him into his healing. So if you are a true twin flame, you will trigger your masculine to do that healing. If your masculine is doing the healing and you know in your heart that he's doing the healing, then I would say that this is worth waiting for, and I would say don't throw in the towel. But obviously it's entirely up to you. But every time I try to throw the towel in with him, he shows me a reason why I shouldn't. And yeah, he goes back into his ego, and we're both Leo moons. He's got a big ego, I've got a big ego. We fucking clash, you know what I mean? We do. It is the battle of the egos between me and my masculine. We're not perfect. I'm far from perfect, so's he. But he's trying, and so am I. So it's like, who am I to throw in the towel for this when he's trying? And this is what Spirit want me to talk about today, like, or this evening, should I say tonight, because it's late. This is what they want me to talk to you about. So this is going to resonate with some of you in some way, okay? I never go into details about my twin flame. You know, I might, like, you know, say the odd thing, but I never go into detail, especially not on here, and also not to my friends either. My friends do not know the extent of what goes on between me and my masculine. That's just because I keep my shit private, and I don't really want people's opinions, because I wouldn't respect someone's opinion who didn't really know about the twin flame journey. Like, if I would, if it was from a spiritual sense, if somebody was like spiritually evolved and they knew a lot about it, then obviously I would take their opinion on board. I don't have to listen to it, but I would take it on board. You know, so kind of don't, my advice to you is don't talk to people that are not spiritually evolved about your twin flame journey. And that's that kind of like what the person that commented on my status today saying, oh, I thought that this was shit compared to the others. She thought that the last one was shit compared to the others. And it's like, well, it's not, if you look at it in a spiritual aspect, and if you look at it from a twin flame aspect, which I strongly believe that is a twin flame connection. He worked on himself. He became a better man because of her, because of Tessa. You know, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you like what happens, but it's important. So like, no matter what happens with your masculine, if he puts the work in to do the healing, then your job has been done, because it is a common misconception that twin flames come into union. All twin flames do not come into union. Okay, they don't, because free will does play a part. You know, if your masculine wants to put the work in, and he wants to change, and he wants to be with his feminine so much so he's willing to put in the work, then yeah, you'll come into union. But he's got his own free will to be like, no, fuck that, I don't want to do the healing. You know, and that is a risk. That is a risk. So I just kind of wanted to give like the mindset of where I've got, like why I wanted to do this reading like for you today, because we're going to get into the reading now, because I know some of you are going to be like, shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day, this is my platform. I'll fucking talk about what I want to talk about on here. Don't like it, jog on and go and fucking watch somebody else. You know, I do not fucking people please anymore. And that's another thing that I've learned on this journey as well. Like my boundaries, my self-worth. You know, if people are not going to step up and be right for me, whether this is friendship, colleagues, family members, my masculine, if you ain't going to show up right for me, then step aside. Because there'll be plenty of other people that do want to step up and want to do right by me. So when you get to that, and it's not like a cocky, arrogant sense, it's just a sense of knowing your worth. It's a sense of knowing your worth, and it's like, I'm not putting up with bullshit, and that's something that you need to make the decision. Some of you need to think, right, do I want to carry on with this twin flame journey? What is my masculine doing to show me that in terms of his healing? You know, what is he doing? What is he doing to prove to me that he's healing and he wants to make the effort? Because if he's not showing you anything, then some of you may need to cut it off, because he may be using his free will to not do the healing. So really, really think about, you know, is your masculine putting the effort in the 3D? Like, is he showing you signs that he wants to be with you? Is he putting the work in? Okay, so we're just going to get some motivational messages like from Spirit about the Twin Flame Collective. So can we have some motivational messages, please, for the Twin Flames Collective? Can we have some motivational messages, please, Spirit, for the Twin Flame Collective, please? So we've got man holding a coin. We have got community. We've got all tied up. Envy. See, this is that karmic interference I've just been on about. We've got contract, and we've got door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we've got occurring connections. So this is the connection between the masculine and the feminine. Okay. So this community, all tied up in envy, this is the karmic. Okay, this is the karmic's energy. This is like the Three of Cups for me, this community. All tied up is like the Eight of Swords, and envy is the card. The karmic. All right, for me. Okay. This is the devil. This is the devil. This is the devil energy. So this is the interference here in the middle of this. Now, this is why the karmics will, when they know, because they'll know whether they know this on a subconscious level or conscious level or what, I don't know, they will know that union's about to happen. The karmics, they know that the masculine's about to offer a commitment to his feminine. Okay, they know it. Like I say, whether it's subconsciously, consciously, intuitively, they will know. Okay, they will know. So the masculine, I feel, is going to be divorcing, is going to be separating legally, you know, from the karmic, and it's because of his door to personal healing and happiness. Some of you, your masculines, have started their door to personal healing and happiness, okay? And it's because of you. It's because of you, okay? So, what motivational messages have you got, please, for the Twin Flame Collective currently, please? Motivational messages. So we've got the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, the Magician, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, there's a painful ending coming, okay, between the karmic and the masculine. A painful ending. There's a painful stab to the back. The longer somebody puts this off, ending something, the more painful it's going to be. Okay, the more painful, the bigger this tower moment's going to be, basically. The masculine is tied up, okay, with the Magician, and this all tied up. He's tied up with the karmic, okay. This karmic is in this devil energy. She's in this very, very jealous energy. She's in a very, very like lower vibrational, codependent, manipulative energy, because she knows he's getting ready to get the fuck out of there with the Three of Wands. He's getting ready to go towards his Four of Wands, okay. And fast at that too with the Knight of Swords, okay. Fast at that. So the karmic's trying to do some kind of like manipulation tactic, delay tactic, whatever. It's important for the feminine to stay strong at this time and keep your eye on the prize. Do not throw in the towel, okay? Do not throw in the towel. Do not. Because you're right, you're nearly at this fucking completion here with the Ten of Swords. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. The Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Moon. See? After the 10 comes the Ace. Alright? So you're just about to complete this Ten of Swords. Okay? You know, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, changes are coming. You just don't see it. With the Moon, you just don't see it. Just see 25. So, changes are coming, all right. Changes are coming. You just do not see it with the Moon. You do not see it. So kind of like, you're going to have to like kind of go on blind faith here. Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify the Lovers. The Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The King of Swords. Some of you may receive an apology from your masculine, okay? He may apologise for upsetting you or for breaking your heart here with the Three Swords and the Knight of Cups. He may communicate this with you. He may say, I'm sorry. He wants like to reconcile, I feel, with the feminine. You know, maybe he may want to apologise for how long it's taking for him to actually separate from this karmic, but this karmic ain't fucking letting go. Tell me about this Magician. Tell me about this Magician. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, see? Yeah. Very competitive, very jealous with the Five of Wands. They're arguing about money, okay? The masculine and the karmic are arguing about money with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. She may be trying to manipulate him through money. She may be trying to keep him all tied up because of money, okay? So this masculine needs to stay strong, and he needs to not be led by manipulation, by the karmic. He also needs to focus his mind on the end game as well, which is union. You know, which is the reason why he started this fucking door to personal healing and happiness in the first place. Clarify the Three of Wands, please. Clarify the Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands, please. Clarify the Three of Wands. The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. See, she's trying to confuse him. She's trying to confuse him. She's trying to get him all up in his head. Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords. To stop him to going towards the Divine Feminine with the Nine of Pentacles. He's going to go, though. He's going to go. Judgment, Six of Swords, Two of Cups. He will come into union. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Oh, the World. The Hierophant. See, it's over. That higher level of commitment is over. Yeah, King of Swords, Eight of Wands. Could be over within the next 8 days. Okay, this is a fast energy. So the next 2 weeks, the next 8 days, I feel like this is going to be over with. Okay, permanently. So 8 days I'm getting. 8 days. I feel like this person's going to go because there's sudden changes. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower, please. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. The Page of Wands, yeah. So something's happening within the next 8 days. All right, there's going to be a Tower moment which causes a permanent ending. A permanent ending, because I feel like with the Hierophant there's going to be a higher power here that knocks this karmic off the spot. Because whatever they're doing, whatever this karmic's doing, this masculine's in his head and he's feeling confused, and spirit are not going to allow that to happen because the feminine's healed in this, but also the masculine's started to heal, so spirit will intervene here and they'll send in a Tower moment which is going to break whatever this shit is that the karmic's doing up. Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Oh. Yeah, the Devil and the Ace of Wands, yeah. Yeah. So there's going to be a new beginning. Okay, this selfish devil, this selfish karmic energy is going to get knocked off this top spot, or they're going to get knocked off this foundation, this false foundation is going to crumble between the karmic and the masculine. It's going to crumble. It's going to crumble. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, new beginning. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, please. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Spirit, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands. What's this Ace of Wands? The Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. See, somebody wants, he wants to put the work in to offer you a commitment after this ending. Oh, it's fireworks. I wondered what the hell that noise was. Someone's setting fireworks off. So there's an ending coming, and with endings come new beginnings. Tell us about the feminine. Tell us about the masculine and the feminine. Tell us about the feminine. Tell us about the feminine. The Hanged Man. Spirit is saying just hang tight. Hang tight, feminine. Stay strong. Tell us about the feminine. Page of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer coming. There's an offer coming. Stay strong. Stay in your power. The Nine of Pentacles. Union is coming with the Two of Cups. Okay. You're almost there. Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. You're almost there. You're almost there. Okay. Feminines. Stay strong with the Hanged Man. Okay. Just hold out. Yeah. Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Ten of Wands. Even though it's tough, okay, yeah, strength at the bottom of the deck. Even though it's tough, even though you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, even though you feel like you're battling and you're fighting a losing battle, hold on with the Four of Pentacles, because your Ten of Cups is coming, okay? You can do this. This is why you have been through the shit that you have been through in your life. It's to prepare you for your Ten of fucking Cups. And again, with the Ten of Cups, I feel like this is going to be in October. I do. I really feel like October is going to be a powerful month. So please, 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 feminines, just stay strong. If this reading's resonating with you, stay strong, all right? Just hold your position, all right? Hold your position, because it's going to be worth it. Do not throw in the towel. And I'm talking to myself as well when I say this. Do not throw in the towel. Do not. What do I want to get here? Let's get some of these. And some of these. Sorry guys, you know what I'm like when I've got these nails on and I'm trying to get these bloody cards out. Oh no, I've just dropped them all. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a tower moment because I've just dropped these cards all over the floor. So, bear with me. There's a tower moment coming, definitely. Right, let's see. Let's get some of these messages. What was that? I'm telling you, there's freaky shit going on in here tonight. Freaky stuff. No wonder I never come out here late at night. Right, messages for this situation. Messages for these twin flames, please. Messages for this twin flame collective. Messages for this twin flame collective, spirit. My energy is trapped in fear. I don't like leaving my comfort zone. Yeah. So, you know, this karmic makes this masculine like feel codependent on him in some way. And that's why they're all tied up. That's why they're being a little bitch about stuff with the Eight of Swords. But they're going to get out of this. They are. They will get out of this. this fear. I have insecurities, it's not you, it's me, yeah? So, they're insecure, maybe because they have been dealing with this karmic. I want to marry you one day and settle down with you. Yep. I just need some time to think. And we've got I want you back. So, just give them time to think. Let them do what they want to do. They will come round to the idea. I didn't realise what I had with you was special until you were gone. Yeah. So this person is going to step up. You are going to get married to your divine masculine, definitely. Messages for this twin flame collective. I'm so sorry. Okay. We've got I regret losing you. Yeah, so some of you may have walked away from your masculine. And they're like, shit. And that's what's going to make them put in the work. Just depends on where you were up to on your timeline. I hope to reconcile. Divine masculine hero. So he wants to step up and be the man that you know. And he knows he's capable of being. Messages. Luke, I love you. He loves you. And you love him. Luke, divine feminine goddess. So, Luke, you're both in your divine masculine hero, divine feminine goddess. This is like the emperor, the empress, the magician, the high priestess. There is going to be a twin flame union here. So just stay strong. Luke, ego, pride, fear and sabotage. What did I say before about me and my masculine both having fucking ego issues? He's got a bigger ego than me, even though we have both got big egos with our Leo moons, but it is, a lot of this is ego play. It is an ego play. You know, but we're not perfect. I don't make out like I'm perfect. I make mistakes. He makes mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's what makes us human. But I would definitely hold your position when it comes to this, because you're almost there. Don't let these karmics interfere in your 10 of cups, in your happily ever after. Okay? So I hope this helps. I hope this has motivated some of you. You know, it's just something a little bit different that I was guided to do by spirit. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again. Bye.